going on with all my money motivated stars, man? I just ran into one of my childhood homeboys. I call my spiritual family. What was the topic we was talking about? Cause you said you want something down. Just read this and we can go out there. Cause it was something like similar to what I was talking about last night when I went live. So what you say, Mike?
If you don't control what goes on into your mind, someone else will.
Exactly. We were just talking about that. And I was telling him about we can be having a conversation right now, because this is what most of these influencers do. We can be having a conversation right now about anything, you feel what I'm saying? And if I'm a person that don't believe in what you're saying, but you bring it and you present it in a way that is understandable, you just shifted my whole reality. And there was a study going on saying that everybody in this world is living their own separate reality. And that's how we live in our own separate reality, because we're going off different belief systems. A lot of people wonder why they can't get as far as this person, because if they would just look deep inside, they'll just see you limited yourself. This person over here has no limitations, you feel what I'm saying? They probably was in a different household where they probably had an advantage, or they had parents who can tell them that, but it doesn't matter, because not to speak down on my family, I was the person who just came across this, you know what I mean? I had little things that I saw growing up, but I kind of scoped my reality once I found out it was being sculpted for me. You feel what I'm saying? Most people don't realize that it's being sculpted for them. You feel what I'm saying? That's why we living in different realities. We can be standing right here, and I can tell you, I can jump 5 feet in the air. You might not believe me, but in my reality, I'm thinking otherwise. So when I actually do it, then I probably broke a boundary on your mind, so you probably feel like you can do it. Or,
True,
you know what I'm saying, some people see that shit and they still feel like, okay, you must be special. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not special. My mind is not limited to your thoughts. You feel what I'm saying? My thoughts are it's like, you know, not to belittle nobody, my thoughts are not being, they're not in the barricade due to what somebody else said, or, you know what I'm saying, me limited to myself. That's why a lot of people sit back and they really hate on the celebrities, or they hate on somebody who's more successful, and they automatically assume that all this money is tied to nasty deeds. No, it's tied to thoughts that's not limited. It's just simple, you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. So when people start to open their mind and start to realize, man, we all have the ability to live in our own dreamland. This is a literal game that feels very, very real. And a lot of people don't compare real life to a game, because okay, you see the animation and you see, you know what I mean, some of the limitations on the game, but this is the ultimate game. We have no fucking limitations unless you place them on yourself, and that's why we have the news. That's why we have newspaper billboards. You know what I'm saying? You get into a crash car. A lot of motherfuckers get into a crash because they listen to crash commercials. You know what I'm saying? That's why promotion will always be the biggest thing to place your reality on somebody else. If I wanted you to really listen to my music, and I don't care if it's ass, you know what I'm saying? If I can put this shit on the radio 24 hours a day if I pay for it. Make me a billboard. This is why all these rappers, even if they big as hell, they still have billboards. It's due to the promotion. Blow my name up, blow my face up. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's going on, man. So you can live like that in your mind. You ain't even gotta actually put this shit out in the 3D matrix. If you put your dreams and aspirations in your head, you build billboards in your mind, people will look at you like that if you actually believe that about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to really believe this. You can't just say, I think I'm confident, I think I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, I know I'm funny. Ha, nigga. You know, like you really gotta have that type of mindset. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they think that's cockiness, but like I said, it's a thin line between cockiness and confidence. And people think that cockiness is confidence, and confidence is cockiness. Confidence is fucking confidence. I believe in myself. Fuck what you talking about. You can talk down to me or whatever, but I believe highly of myself. So there's nothing you can do about that. And a lot of people, like I said, I'm just only using the celebrities because we know celebrities do a lot of stuff, but certain celebrities, they're living a righteous path, but they just don't really get talked about like that, you know what I'm saying? But they get mad at celebrities for having this confidence about themselves or walking, you know what I mean, in their own path. You know what I'm saying? It just irks people who don't have the confidence about themselves. Stop living in that reality. This all you gotta do is just switch your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Stop hating on the next person, because hate shouldn't even exist. It's just you see somebody living in an alternate reality, which you would like to live, but you're not trying to shift. You're not trying to do nothing about it. And if people knew it was so simple, then it just changed their thoughts. There would be no hate. You feel what I'm saying? So that was just the topic we was talking about, man. And they probably, y'all let me know if y'all want a part too. You know what I'm saying? I'm chopping it up with my homeboy. You know what I mean? I said, man, we having an enlightening conversation, because, like I said, this is what I do. I literally have enlightening conversations with people who are on their level, their plane of thought. You know what I'm saying? You can't have these conversations with everybody. Some people, you'll have an ignorant person who I'm talking to right now, and they were like, man, well, fly then. You believe you can fly? You know what I'm saying? Say some stupid shit like that, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know if y'all want a part too, man. We talking about really the subconscious and the thoughts, even though we didn't get deep into the subconscious, we just stayed on the topic of, you know what I'm saying, just thoughts and how they